started. Good afternoon, ma'am. It's been a long while, and I have been waiting for your
Yes.
conversation, and I'm so happy. Yesterday, yes, I received your message, a reply. I was really over the moon. Thank you so much
Actually,
for
I
accepting.
I also wanted to have this conversation for a very long time, but just because of life was full of hustle and bustle, means so many responsibilities. Because of that, I couldn't do. And here itself, I have just shifted to a rental house, but again, I am facing lots of problem like network issues and so many things. But somehow I managed to have this session, and this is the session which I am having. I think after 10 years. So I'm looking forward to have a wonderful session with you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, I'm also feeling the same. Okay, before starting, I would like
So,
to
ma'am,
say
how are you
something.
doing?
Yes, I am doing great, ma'am, and we are in my native place. Now we came here for puja holidays, and today we are heading to my husband's place.
Okay,
Evening will be going, ma'am. So before starting, I would like to say
that's good.
something
That's
about
good. It's
me,
good to
ma'am.
know.
Okay.
Sure, sure, sure. Why not?
Yes, I'm Mahalakshmi from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. I'm the mom to two kids,
Okay.
and I was a lecturer and a banker for a couple of years. I quit my job and started my YouTube channel for English conversation and for improving myself to just enhance my English speaking skills, ma'am. That's all pretty much about
That's
me, ma'am.
that's good to know that you are wearing so many hats at a single time. I'm so glad to hear from you.
Okay,
Shall I introduce myself?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, as you already know, my name is Yashoda and I am from Uttar Pradesh. And talking about my education, so I have just done only my schooling from Punjab board. And nowadays, I am a full-time homemaker, part-time YouTuber. And I also love interacting with so many co-learners. But just because of like so life is full of chaos and it is so much chaotic. So because of that, I can't. But I always try to have conversation whenever I get time. So because I love interacting with people. And if I talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies is just spending time only with me.
Mm.
I'm kind of person who loves only my community and only myself.
Okay, so do you
Yeah,
find time to concentrate on your improving, ma'am? Because already you are fully occupied and you said you are doing your work among chaos. So how do you find time to love yourself, ma'am? We always, housewives, we always say that I don't have time to love myself. Just so I'm always busy with some other chores. So how do you find time for that, ma'am, to love yourself?
I think for that I have to sacrifice my sleep. I
Oh,
wake up early in the morning around 3:30, sometimes 4 a.m. So because of that, I get 2 hours to spend with myself. And I love spending time with me and spending time on me just by doing yoga, meditation. And these days, I'm too much into yoga, meditation, and self-healing process. So I am learning a lot about these things because I know that I have been suffering from a problem like my ear issue for a very long time. And though I take medicines, but it is not getting cured completely. But ever since I have started doing uh, means following these simple steps which doesn't need so much effort, but it has helped me a lot to get rid of these problems. Of course, I love to do this on daily basis.
okay, ma'am. So yoga meditations, are you doing it on your own or do you have any guru or by seeing YouTube? So how do you
No,
do
no,
that,
no.
ma'am?
Yeah, there's no doubt I have my guru, that is YouTube. YouTube is
Oh,
my guru, my teacher. It has been my guru or my teacher in order to learn English, in order to teach me English, as well as whatever I have learned so far after getting my smartphone. So YouTube has been my teacher throughout my
okay.
journey. And even in this journey, I have just made YouTube my teacher, and I have just started
Okay, ma'am.
learning it.
Okay. So by saying that you are doing meditations as well, ma'am. So after doing meditation, have you encountered any peace of mind within you, ma'am? So how could you say that before doing meditation and after doing meditation, how it has been changing yourself, ma'am?
I think earlier I was kind of an impatient person, okay, and I was short-tempered person. I
Oh,
used to be agitated a lot, like within short period of time. But and even I was only cursing myself that I'm not good enough. I don't have this and that, this and that. But just because of following some spiritual leaders and following some YouTubers who always imparts their knowledge to their viewers. So I have admitted that we shouldn't run behind the materialistic thing. What we already have, we should be grateful about them. So my perception has been totally changed because of their learning and because of their teaching.
okay. And you look so simple, ma'am. So nowadays, in order to showcase ourselves as a modern or someone, so don't you feel that like that you need to just to showcase yourself in a modern way? But you are see, you have gained so
No,
many subscribers and you have reached all over India, even though you are in simple and composed manner. So what made you to look like this, ma'am?
it is my childhood learning, or ever since my childhood, I am just like this. I don't know
Okay,
how to put on makeup. I'm not too much into like girlish thing.
okay.
I'm just want to live a life of a monk.
Oh,
I love to live like spiritual leaders, or I love doing renunciation. So I also want to do all those things, but just because of being a member of a family, I can't do. But I do as per my capacity. I am
okay.
not attached with materialistic things anymore. Not with the money, not with the makeup, not with the food. Whatever I get, I'm satisfied with that.
Okay. So were you like this before starting your channel or after starting this you are like this, ma'am? So what from your childhood you have this type of habits, ma'am? You have this type
Yes,
of
yes,
thoughts.
yes. Ever
Oh,
since my childhood, I'm kind of means I have been always kind of an introvert person,
okay.
and I never had courage to go in public and share my opinion. Still,
Okay.
if join my like family gathering or anything, any ceremony at my family, then I don't have courage to go with the ladies and talk with them and join their committee, because I am kind of person who loves only my community. So I always feel confident when it comes to share my opinion, something related to my particular goal. I have immense knowledge or I have immense things to share. But when it comes to sharing something useless, like I was living in a village, okay, and like all my mother-in-law and my sister-in-laws, so they used to speak only the rubbish things, and I never ever like to be the part of that. But having said that, I had to sit there and I had to look only at their mouth. What are they saying? And meanwhile, I had to just nod, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, because it is not my cup of tea, I can't bear this. Instead of spending time with them, I prefer to read or watch something which can help me to elevate my life,
Hmm.
means living
Okay.
way I live.
Okay,
Yeah,
ma'am.
because I believe only in different things. Actually, my perception is totally changed. Most of the people, and so far, I haven't found any person who is just like me. Whenever I share my things that you have to start doing yoga meditation in the village, so everybody just laughs. They
Hmm.
think that she has gone crazy. She doesn't know what to do, what not to do. But she is
Okay.
just behind all of these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from 4 to 6, could you tell me, ma'am, what are things you always do from 4 to 6? How do you love yourself? How do you elevate yourself, ma'am? So how do you divide those 2 hours, ma'am?
Actually, before starting YouTube channel, when I was going through very rough time, at that time I was totally devastated because of my husband's illness or sickness. I would say he was totally bedridden for around 6 months, and I had seen him while crying, like on the bed. So I made that decision. Now I have to do something different. And at that time, we were totally broken. We didn't have even 5 rupees to spend. Okay,
Okay.
so at that time, I got to know about the importance of money and everything. Then the moment I got learning so many things. Till that time, until that time, I was like a normal lady. Like I used to only curse myself. I
Okay.
used to curse my fortune. Why this happened to me? But now I'm getting, like, after becoming famous on YouTube, now I have got this thing that I have got all those things just because of God wanted me to use the potential which I already have within myself. And I
Okay.
used, and I reached so far. So whatever happens in our life, it happened just because of something bigger is written in your life. We just need to put efforts. It's
Okay.
just like there is a mirror, and in order to see our reflection, we have to clean it. There's a
Okay.
dust on the mirror, and we have to just clean it. Then only we will see the inner self that we already have, or that we already are. Until you do this, you can't elevate yourself. And then I started learning English language, and nowadays it's been 2 or 3 months. I'm too much into yoga meditation. Like,
Okay.
I throughout the day, I don't watch videos regarding English videos,
Oh.
but I love watching something doing yoga, kriya,
Mm.
meditation, or vipassana. Okay, all these type of videos I watch because I really want to do something different in my life,
Mm.
or maybe just because of using English language or using meditation, using both knowledge, I can help many people out there to elevate their living or to solve their problem out.
Okay, ma'am.
And I was a kind of person who was very short tempered, but now I have learned how to control my anger. We just need to take deep breathing. We just need to take only 5 deep breathing, and your anger will be disappeared.
Oh. In order to take
Yeah.
that 5 deep breath, we don't find time within 24 hours.
Yes, yes. And we have to start like controlling our breathe. Like normally, our breathing time is too short. But when we start breathing from our stomach, or when we stop our breathing system, when we start stopping, like how much time you can stop your breathe, कितनी देर तक आप अपनी सांस रोक सकते हो, and then only you can heal your illnesses which are already there in your body, and your body has the ability to cure each and every illness.
Mm. Okay, ma'am. Fine, fine.
Yeah,
Okay. Now we are focusing on yoga and meditation.
yeah.
While doing so, you can even gain more knowledge about English because you'll get time to think. You'll when we stay calm, then it will help us to dive deep into the learning process, ma'am. But
Yes,
we
yes,
are,
ma'am. Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Sadly, we are not understanding that being calm is also a type of meditation. When we know to stay calm, then we'll get the clear information, clear strategy how to lead our life. Now,
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're already right.
yes, now we have that mobile phone scrolling and all. Even we don't find to think, ma'am. We are always occupied with our phone, with
Yeah, our
some
mind is totally full of garbage. Throughout the day, we just keep consuming others' information, what is happening in others' life. But we don't have even a single second to think about our life. What is going in our mind, what we are thinking. We have to assess everything, what is going in our mind. If you consume any information from social media, then first you need to assess it, whether this information is right or wrong. But just because of we have become a slave of smartphone or social media, we think this is only a way of entertaining ourselves, and we just entertain ourselves only for 5 minutes.
but
Okay,
after
as soon as you just keep your phone aside, then you start getting overwhelmed. or thinking, becoming anxious. But now I can say now I can live without my phone.
Phone.
Because recently, just because of since last 3 days, means my phone was not recharged. Okay, so I lived my life
Hmm.
without my smartphone. So
Okay.
this is the thing that we need, and in villages still it is happening. Like older people,
Yes. Okay.
elder people, like my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, they don't know how to operate smartphone, so they live their life without them.
Yes, ma'am.
I think
Actually,
to
it is
some extent, smartphone and social media is very harmful for us.
for us. We don't understand that how it is taking our life, how we are spending, how it is devastating our time and valuable time. Even uh, we are not ready to live without phone, ma'am. It should. Right, ma'am. Wherever we go, whatever we do, we think that where is my phone, and I want to see something on my phone. But after
Only with the
seeing it,
even most of the there are so many even there are so many people even they when they go to washroom they just take their smartphone, they take their phone with
smartphone.
them
Yes.
before getting
Uh,
fresh.
yes, Acho, I don't like that, and I feel that that is the exact time to get the answers for all your questions. But they are actually uh, they are not utilizing that time for thinking. In even scientific research, they have told that when we go to washroom, we'll get the ideas, we'll get the answers for all our questions. But instead of thinking for our problem, we are just wasting our time by just scrolling. I don't know where it will go and what we'll be doing after 10 years with the phone, and I don't know whether we'll be having time to communicate with others. Even when
Yes,
we
ma'am,
gather
you
in
are
a
absolutely right.
yes, ma'am. When we gather in a public place as well, no one is ready to interact with each other. Everyone is busy with their phone, showing that
With
they are
their
always busy
smartphones,
by scrolling. They don't like to interact with others. They don't like to have us even smile, ma'am. They are even not smiling at a
even it happens in a family you can see each and every brother has their smartphone, each and every family member has their smartphone, and hardly they get time to speak.
ma'am. Yes,
Is he a son?
daughter, ma'am. My younger one.
Okay,
I
okay.
have two daughters.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
And
So,
what is the main reason? Because of smartphone. Smartphone has come our life, and it has come in the form of distraction.
mm,
Nowadays, it is really very hard for a human being to be mindful. We don't know how to practice mindfulness. Okay, and mindful means we don't need to put any effort. Whatever we are doing, we have to just give 100% only to that work. If you are doing the
mm,
dishes, then give your 100% to that, only that work.
mm,
If you are
mm.
breathing, then breathe cautiously. If you're cooking food, then cook food with your 100%
100%.
attention. But nowadays, what is happening? When we are doing other work and we are thinking about 10 other works.
Yes, ma'am.
That's why our mind has become totally like a jumping monkey, and it just keeps jumping from one thought to another, one thought to another. And
Mm,
because of that, we always become anxious and our mind doesn't work properly. The
mm.
things on which we need to put focus, we are not able to do.
Yes.
Because now our mind get accustomed to do lots of things that we don't want intentionally, but it happens because our subconscious mind has become like this.
Okay. We are not ready to read a book for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but we can scroll mobiles for 2 hours.
Yes, yes, continuously, continuously.
Continuously.
We just we just take a smartphone only with the intention of scrolling only for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
But within no time, it happens around 2 hours and 3 hours.
3 years. After doing that, we feel that okay, I have wasted. We felt that I have wasted 2 hours or 3 years, but just by scrolling the things. But we should
Yeah.
have that mentality, ma'am, that I should not touch my phone until I finish this work. First, let me finish this work and give priority to your most wanted or crucial things. Then you can go for mobile. But we always go for just easy things. There is no use in regretting after spending so many hours. So in order to do that, we can have a book in front of us, or we can have that timetable or some sort of work in front of us, so it will motivate us to focus on English. So after getting these many gadgets,
Yes,
and after
yes.
in this era we are saying that I'm not able to learn English. So what is your answer for that, ma'am? So how can a beginner speak English fluently by using the gadgets, ma'am? So what they
I
should do?
think, okay, okay. It's a great question. And I can I can tell the one and only way which I have used to learn as a beginner. Because the moment I started my journey, at that moment I didn't have even 200 vocabularies. I was
Okay.
not aware about even a single grammar rule. So in the very beginning, I just focused only on doing listening practice. In order to start learning English totally as a beginner, just from a scratch, we just need to be like a small boy or like a small kid. As
Okay,
a
ma'am.
girl naturally learns just by listening, we have to create the whole environment for English. Like
Okay.
even if you are watching something, then you should watch only in English. If you are reading something, then try to read only in English. If
Mm-hmm.
you are listening to anything, then try to read only in listening. And in my case, I focus totally on doing listening practice. Though I was not able to understand even a single sentence, but just because of I kept doing it regularly and with consistency, so it has helped me to speak some sentences. Because the moment I started, I didn't have even a single word,
Mm.
but slowly, I started speaking one sentences, two sentences, three sentences. And along with
Okay.
that, I also watch so many videos of daily use sentences. Because what happens when it comes to speak the daily things, like daily life routines or anything, then we always get stuck.
Mm.
And one day I was just taking my class and I asked one of my students, okay, just tell me, pankha chal raha hai, how would you say? Then he said the fan is running. Fan
Oh.
doesn't run. Fan is off or fan is on. So this is the problem. We should go for the daily use sentences because we
Okay.
can't translate each and every sentence or each and every word from our native to English. So there are so many things we have to work, but when we keep revising the same thing again and again, then it totally gets into our subconscious mind, and then we start speaking from our subconscious mind. Because
Okay.
until all the information gets stored in our subconscious mind, we just keep translating from Hindi or from our mother tongue to English, or we just keep translating from Hindi to English or sentences, and it takes really lot time. So I would say we should go for the listening, and then after learning this thing that now you can speak, then you should work on some grammar topics, like
Mm.
simple basic like tenses and models, okay, preposition. We should work on this, and then we can start talking on small uh, topics at least for 1 minute or 30 seconds on anything. Like if you have a pen, you can talk about that pen for 1 minute. If you have a gas cylinder or gas stove, like normally we are the ladies, and we can talk so many things about related to our kitchen. And slowly, gradually, we get accustomed to speaking in
Mm.
English.
Yes. And we should not expect the fluency overnight. We'll get it in the long run, but for that you should have that patience. After doing 2 or 3 days practice, don't expect yourself that you can speak English well. It will take time, but it will give you the result. We should have that confidence, right, ma'am? We should not
Surely
expect.
takes the time.
Yes.
No matter what we want to do, like if you want to be a best dancer, if you want to be a best singer, then we will have to invest at least 5 6 or more than 10 years, then only we can be the perfectionist. So
Mm.
don't think about getting perfectionist in
Perfect.
anything. Instead think about being be a learner or enjoy that journey,
Okay, ma'am.
because success will obviously come if you will keep putting efforts.
Okay.
But if you are just not putting effort just because of you are not perfect, and you are thinking, when I be perfect, then I'll
It's
start speaking. Then I think in this way you are not going to get anything in your life.
okay. Yes, ma'am. I would like to ask you one more last question, ma'am. So it is easy to change from beginner as to a intermediate level. So it is not easy to transform from intermediate to fluent or advanced level. So what is your advice? The because most of us are in intermediate level, we need to update ourselves. We need to move to fluent or advanced level. So what strategy do we need to follow in order to become a fluent person? In order to become an advanced speaker?
Okay, good question. First thing that I would say, even I am also an intermediate level, and I also feel stuck sometime. So it happens just because of we are not expanding our knowledge.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, as per our level, we should change the content that we watch. We should start following some special strategies to become an advanced learner from intermediate to advanced. Like yesterday, I made a video about, if you are the one who use only the simple words like happy, sad, okay, try to use some alternatives or synonyms like
Okay, ma'am.
happy. If you are accustomed to use only happy, then try to start using it only like glad,
The
delighted,
lecture
elated.
over
There are
the
some other
moon.
words.
Mm, yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
over the moon. There are different ways to say the same thing.
Thing.
But
Mm.
just because of as a beginner we started using the same word, and now our mind, it is, when it comes to see the same feeling or express the same feeling, only one word comes out of our mind or out of a mouth, that is happy, happy, I'm sad,
Happy.
I'm happy. No, there are alternatives we can use. You are disheartened, you are devastated, okay, you are shattered, you are gloomy. We can use the other thing, and then slowly and gradually, if we keep transferring, we don't need to go for the advanced words or any other words. Words are already have. We just need to use the synonyms. As
Synonyms.
I have to say, I am hungry. So instead of hungry, I can say I'm starving or I'm
Starving.
famished.
Famished. Yes.
Yeah, so these are the things that we can use in a life to elevate from intermediate to advanced.
Advanced level. Okay, ma'am.
And
So
of
we
course,
should.
we need to learn some grammar as well. And I think becoming fluent, it has nothing to do with our confidence. If you are a kind of a confident person, and you are using the simple sentences with the confidence, then it means you are a confident speaker. Because
Okay.
I am kind of person who is completely agree with me, who completely agree with me, and I don't think so that if it is your need, then you should go for the advanced level.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
if it is in your work life, in your professional life, it is needed, then you should go. Otherwise, don't worry about it.
Mm. Just do the practice. Start do speaking.
Yeah, start speaking.
Speaking. Okay, ma'am. That's all, ma'am. That's all questions
Yeah.
from me. And do you have any questions, ma'am?
Yeah, I had lots of questions, but I couldn't ask in this very video.
Okay.
So maybe next time when we will have a session, then I'll surely ask.
Okay, ma'am. And
But I would ask only one question. What is your mantra for living your life
my
to
mantra.
juggle with all the responsibilities?
I live in this present moment, ma'am. I don't think about future, about tomorrow, yesterday, and all. I make sure what I am doing in this moment, current moment. I ask myself whether I am utilizing this moment or not. Am I wasting it or am I utilizing it? So when I have that active questioning myself to my to me. When I have that mentality, I can say that I am living in the present. So whenever I see mobile, I scroll mobile, I stop some in between and ask myself what I'm doing. Am I doing the correct thing or not? Then I keep it aside and start doing my work, ma'am. So I always have that question: am I utilizing this current moment in an effective manner? This is the mantra.
Very good, and very sagacious way to use your to track your journey or to track your day, especially
Yes,
like
ma'am.
when you're doing something. Like if you don't feel satisfied with that, you ask a question from yourself: is it productive for me or not? And you just transfer your that thing to the another work. So it's very good thing
Another one.
that you do.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. I do plan for tomorrow, but I don't live on tomorrow. I know what to do and what I
Mm.
have to plan for tomorrow, what I need to cook, and I make the pre-arrangements, prior things for that, but I don't live in tomorrow and yesterday. So I would like to live present
Means
and
you are
ask
not a
myself,
procrastinator.
yes, ma'am, I'm not a procrastinator. I want the thing to be happened as my plan, according to my plan.
So do you always try to like make a schedule for your day-to-day life?
Not schedule, ma'am. For a conversation, I always make a schedule and write everything in a note, and I do write some scripts what I'm going to ask for this ma'am, and so who is she? And I do some back work like homework before my session, before my conversation. So I prepare some couple of questions for the session.
Mm.
So I do some script work, ma'am. So these things I don't do today. I when I book the session, I usually do that on that day itself. As soon as I book the session, I have the habit of writing all the questions about that ma'am, about that person, so everything.
I think it is really very imperative to make the conversation interesting
Yes, ma'am. Because
for the
before doing
viewers.
that, I should do something. So I am damn sure to do something regarding my session, ma'am. Okay, we have
Yeah.
only 3 minutes.
And now the time is going to be over.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, what is your
So
advice for the housewives, ma'am? Even now, we are saying that we don't find time to English to improve our English. We are occupied with all our chores, and I don't find time. I am always with a lot of work. So, what's your golden rule or golden advice for them, ma'am? So, how can they come forward to learn English? Not only to
okay.
learn English, they have some desires. So, how can they fulfill their desires, ma'am? Other than doing the
Yeah. So
normal mundane household chores.
first of all, I would say thanks for giving me this privilege to share my opinion to all the homemakers and housewives. Actually, being a homemaker, I would say we always have the inferiority complex within ourselves that I am not good enough. I'm just a homemaker. But your if your sentence should be like, I am a homemaker, I manage my home, okay, then you can totally change. You can change the totally scenario that you are a homemaker, you manage your house. We just need to change our perception. In the same way, if I say I don't have enough time, okay, you just need to think about it, okay, and then you will have to really you don't have enough time, or you are just procrastinating, you are just running far away from it, you
Mm.
are just making an excuse. So
Excuse.
our life is to show ourselves, to show ourselves, because if you really want to get respect from your family members, if you really want you to be recognized by your family members, by your relatives, then only you will have to take actions for yourself, for your dreams, for your goals, for your
Mm.
achievements. Okay, and if you will take the only first action, then you will get accustomed to it, then you will start enjoying. So first of all, we need to find out what is our passion, whether you want to be a dancer or singer or anything. You need to find, and you need to give only half an hour to your passion
Okay.
initially, and then yeah, when you will start enjoying it, then it will become part of your life, and then you will never ever forget about then you will never think about making excuses or procrastinating important tasks regarding that thing. Because nowadays, working on ourselves and improving ourselves, it has become really vital for all of us. Because in my family, nobody takes my words seriously. Everyone, they just always discriminate, or they always criticize just because of I am homemaker and the society which I belong from. So it is totally full of patriarchy. Here, a lady don't have any right for taking any action towards her dreams. But if I would have taken, so anybody can take.
Take.
We
Okay.
just need to be determined towards our goal and towards our dreams. Then only it would happen. And on this journey, we
Okay.
would fall several times, but the failure comes in a life just to teach us. Miss, all in all, I would say always think about life is a journey, and in this journey we are going to learn so many things. So always be a learner. Try to keep learning something or the other thing throughout your life, and in this way you will make your life a place of heaven, or a kind of a heaven